I need to be collecting tithe and offering because I'm a prophet. Trust me, I am a prophet. As soon as Tinubu was announced president, that was when I made the last video you guys saw on my channel. If you have not seen that video, I don't know what you're waiting for. But first and foremost, now that Tinubu is president and things are going on their own, things are skyrocketing, inflation is at its most right now, what should we do? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's not about time to start saying, oh, we wish we did not. It have passed. It have passed. It is now time to find a solution. And guess what? I have solution. I have what? Solution. Because honestly, as a single person who has not a single responsibility, with the little income I have, I am navigating. So let's get started. A lot of things have to be cut and a lot of things have to be added in this economy. If you want to thrive in Tinubu's economy, a lot of things have to go, a lot of things have to come. Now let's get started on the two major aspects that you need to work on: your income and your expenditure. Your income and your expenditure is what balances your finance. If you do not know, first and foremost, how do you work with your income? You need to find a way to increase your income. Yes, I know that things are not moving, people are suffering, people are not buying anything, but you need to find a way to make more money. Look for another way of making money. If you don't even know me, my name is Maria Habila and I am a money loving person. I love to make videos about money and how to increase wealth because I honestly want to increase wealth. And I'm on the journey. I invest in agriculture. I encourage people to invest in agriculture. I have an agricultural investment company and I love to talk about finance and growing financially and all that good stuff. Entrepreneurship. If you're interested in that kind of content, just subscribe to this YouTube channel and we'll get started. Now, I was saying you need to increase your income. How do you increase your income? By creating another source of income. And I'm going to give you guys tips on the various ways that you can create extra income at the end of this video. All right, so let's continue. You also need to invest in a lucrative business. As much as there's not much money, you need to squeeze out money to invest, because that investment is what is going to help you thrive in this tumbly economy. That is another one. And that thing is, you need to work on your money. The money that you already receive, your salary, you need to take some percentage of that money and use them wisely. This is not about time to be doing popping bottles. Now that price of rice per mudu is now 1,800, 2,000 naira. A bag of rice is almost going to 50,000 naira, and rice is our staple food in Nigeria. What is it telling you? Okay. Well, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to emphasize more on the ways that you can increase your income by the end of this video or somewhere within this video. But then let's now talk about the major issues that you are facing, because I cannot come and sit down here and tell you, oh, everything is all right. I mean, I'm going to be a liar, and I'm not a child of the devil. So first and foremost, when we need to work on our expenditure, that is how much we spend, we have to check how much we earn. How much do you earn in a month? How much do you earn in a week? Take 10% and keep it. If you've not started investing, this is not about time to pack all your money and say, I want to invest. Hold up. I know say bad, boy, no bad rich like that. You need to figure out how to take out a chunk of your money, at least 10%, and save it somewhere. It's going to be hard. If you can take more than 10%, I love that for you. Take out a percentage that you will keep by the side, that you will invest. That money is the one that is going to work for you. I will tell you what areas to invest at the end of this video. You better watch to the end. Okay, now when we talk about expenditure, we have analyzed our finance. How much do you spend? How much do you earn? What do you use your money for? What do you use your money for? This is not about time to be buying clothes and shoes and bags. This is not about time to be doing we are following trend. This is about time to curb and cut out every excess. So if you know that you are an impulsive spender just like me, before, because I'm working on it right now and at least I'm better, that you go to the market, oh, I like this, and before you know it, you exceeded your budget. You don't even have a budget. You need to have a budget. You need to find a way to stick to your budget, and you need to curb impulsive buying. That impulsive buying is that one that you just see something, I think I would like it. If you don't have that money, I promise you will not buy it. You will not go and steal. It's not compulsory. So that is impulsive buying things out of the spur of the moment, out of excitement. When you're happy, me, when I'm happy, I have to dash people money, dash people things. That is me. Now, when we talk about expenditure, another area that we need to curb, particularly when it comes to families, especially people who are family people who have children and wives. Now, there are 3 areas of your life, or 4, that are very important that you must spend money on: food, clothing, shelter, and education, especially when you have children. Now, when it comes to food, we need to now find what type of food. This is not time to buy basmati rice. According to my mother, basmati. This is the time to find that local rice. Don't buy if there's a rice of 2,000 naira, find there will be a good rice equivalent to 1,800. That 200 naira is something. If, let's say, you buy palm oil, in gallons, or maybe small quantity, learn to buy in large quantity now. First, when it comes to food, you need to learn to diversify. Okay, buy cheaper options. The other one is buy in bulk. When you buy in bulk, before the price will be increasing, as every time you're going, that one you don't buy for cheap money, it still remain. It will help you. Another thing is, change the type of food that you put in your house. Some people will say, oh, we have to take cornflakes, do you know that you can take rice pudding? You can take rice pudding, you can take tiger nuts, blend it, mix it with milk, and have a proper healthy cereal full of fiber. All these things are things that we are implementing in my house right now. Before, we used to do oats, all of those things. Now we did do acha. You know what acha is? Folio. We'll cook it like rice, make it into like pap, boil it to be thick, put milk. It is yummy and delicious. You can even top it up with kuli or granite or whatever. See, you need to make do with what you have. That is the only saving grace right now. Another thing when it comes to food is you need to cut down as much as possible eating out. People like Maria Habila, I'm no longer eating out, which is so sad. Usually when I come to Jos, I would have gone to like 3 different eateries, 4 different eateries. I'm currently in Jos right now. I don't go only once, and I had to take my sister out as an appreciation brunch, and then I took her children out for pizza, and that is it. If I could make pizza at home, I would have made pizza at home and buy ice cream or yogurt, and we'll all be fine. Okay? So cut down every excess. All those Coke, don't buy Coke again. Carry water from your house when you're going to work. There's water at home, there's food at home, according to CME. Carry that thing and go home. As much as you can, find a way to cut down food. Now let's talk about clothing real quick. This is not time to follow trend. Very, very fast. It is not time to follow trend. As somebody who owns a clothing business, I will tell you for sure, buying has reduced, but it is not without saying, like, this goes without saying, the economy is turning on your own and is expected, but we are going to navigate it anyway. So yes, you need to cut out on excesses clothes. No be every ashobi you go now. Do you understand? Not every wedding as a lady that you attend, you just say, sister, things are tight. Don't be ashamed to come out and say, oh, I'm not financially capable, or like this is above my budget. Maybe some other time, I love you, I wish you all the best. Instead of you to buy a should 50,000, you can send her 20,000 naira. Other 50,000 naira, say, if you have it to spare, send the bride. She'll be happy. You don't have to go. Last, you'll all be all right. What else? Clothes, cut it down. Don't worry. When you repeat the nobody will kill you. Do you understand? Nobody will kill you. At the end of the day, look well, look nice, look dress cheeky. That these black shirts, I don't wear them for jobs. I think I have only 2 long sleeve. I came with only 2 long sleeve in this jobs. I've been wearing them interchangeably. This black one and ash. That is all. Other thing is when it comes to education. For a lot of people who are parents, education is like a very serious thing and all that. And there's somebody who I watched recently on TVC say, who told you university education is important? At the end of the day, I studied English literature. Where am I now? farming and creating content. I don't turn content creator. Where my English literature degree I don't even know. Do you understand? So these things are important. As much as education is important, we need to. I remember talking to my mother, who is an educationist, would always say, "Oh, go to the highest of highs." Recently, I'm like, education, tertiary education is not compulsory. She said, "I agree." I say, "Wow, progress." So if my mother can agree that tertiary education is not so important, please scrap it out. You can decide to start making money, and when you feel the need to go and study, you go and because the courses we go and study in school do not give us jobs anyway. I talk true, I not talk true. Now, when it comes to education, you can homeschool your all those nursery school, daycare. Sometimes, calculate how much money you spend and how much you earn. You can be a stay-at-home mom. According to that man, I've forgotten his name, but he said it, and I totally agree. You don't have to send less than 3-year-old children to nursery, primary school. You can homeschool them to an extent and then send them off to school. That works perfectly. But take it to a pinch of salt. If you still believe that education is the key, we are the leaders of tomorrow, parents, pay our school fees, all the best to you. Now, I promised you that I was going to give you guys the tea as regards how to create multiple streams of income. I'm going to tell you guys 4 different areas that you should invest your money in. Number 1, food. Buy food and start selling. If you know that in your village they used to sell palm oil cheaper, go to your village, send them, go by yourself, because people are not trustworthy. Go by yourself, go and buy 100. If you have money, clear your account, buy palm oil, buy rice, buy beans, keep it, put it on Facebook, and they sell village oil. You will make money. Invest in agriculture. If you have small compound, plant ogu inside buckets, plant spinach. There's one leaf called hospital not too far. It's a very good alternative for ogu. I don't know what to call pumpkin leaf for the two people. It is a very good alternative. Plant something within your compound. Even if now buckets, plant pepper, plant something. You don't have to always buy pepper. That 50 naira if you save it, 100 naira if you save it, you make money. It's rainy season now. You can just keep buckets as you are going out. Put something, plant something. Let me tell you, as much as I hated farming growing up, I understood that there was no day I slept hungry. What are you saying? If I used to waste food in my house, which is not so, my mother will tell you, and because you see it in abundance, that's why you waste it. I have never had to say, oh, there's no rice in my house, finish. Why? My mother will farm the rice, will go and process it, and will cook it. Except when I insist on basmati, they should not go and buy a small pack of basmati and say, you want to do international rice. I do international rice, but now local rice with the chop from my house. You can, if you know my mother, you can confirm that. Invest in agriculture as much as you can. If you want to do food supply business, if you want to do storage business, I'm going to make a second video after this, announcing our opening of a new community, which I'm excited to share with you guys. So we're going to be opening up a community for people who want to invest in agriculture and thrive in agricultural industry. So it's called the Kofili Group of Agricultural Entrepreneurs. Woo! So I will talk about it in another video. Invest in clothing. As much as I say people are cutting down on clothes, there are some clothes that are very essential. Okay, there are clothes that are essential. If now small socks you feel buy as a teacher, sell socks, sell essential that people need in your area. Small ones, not so expensive, because people know they buy cloth again. Me, I have a clothing business, and I can tell you for sure that it's a struggle, but God is helping us, and we trust in Him for supply. Now, you have to also create value and sell. If you want to sell full timetable, if you know that you're like me now, I know how to help people plan their day. Right now, I want to find a way to monetize that aspect of my life, where I will just tell you, I want you to sit down, let's talk about your productivity. How productive are you in the day? Do you want to be more productive? I can coach you 1 hour, you pay me. I've done it for somebody before, and the person is giving testimony, so I know that I can monetize that skill. I can monetize it, and I'm gonna monetize it. So find value and sell value. on the internet, in your neighborhood, if you can teach people how to lose weight at home, your community, you don't have to put so much money inside. Let me tell you, God blesses the little things. They are very important. Now, education is another way to invest. Now let me tell you, if you don't want to go to school, if you feel like I said your children, you can cut down like nursery school children and teach them at home. Instead of teaching only your child or maybe only 2 children, you can just say, oh, I do homeschool for children. You are no longer going to that 9 time and paying 50,000 naira, but you are staying at home, immersed on YouTube, learn a few courses, get a few textbooks that will teach children basic education. My mother is a master at it. My mother will teach you how to read before you are 5. What am I saying 5? You are 3 years old, you are reading. My younger brother, 4 years, he was reading in church, all of those events. That's what we're good at. My mother she will teach you syllables, Queen's English, that Premier. My mother is a good teacher, and she taught me that. So I just decided that if you know that you have that gift inside of you, a Sunday school teacher, you are a Quranic teacher, you know how to teach children, start doing homeschool. Even if not 5 children, they pay you 5,000 instead of 60,000 naira that they're paying in school fees monthly. The parents will be grateful to you, because at the end of the day, they are not going so far. They are within their environment. All the good things that come with homeschooling, very essential in Nigeria. Now we also have generally invest in things that would prosper you. Learn financial independence and literacy. It will favor you. My name is Maria Habila. If you loved this video, drop it in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.